Not very confident. Hoping for a bit of a bounce back after Ipswich, but can't see it.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I just don't know where we're going, to be honest. I'm struggling to see improvement, but I want it to work so much with Manning.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it will.
Do you blame him for that, or are there sort of wider problems with?
I think it's wider problems than you.
Yeah.
I think it's not just him.
I think he's got something to answer in the team selections he picks and his formations. But I think some of the players that he's inherited or been brought for him aren't the players that he wants or don't fit his system.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of both. But as we just said, I think Napper's got to come out and start speaking to the fans, because at the moment they're just hiding behind Manning, which is, I think, jolly unfair, really.
Yeah, and it feels like the feeling among fans has been made a little bit worse by kind of the changes to the stadium and the moving some of the fans out the river end. What have you made of that whole
Doesn't
situation?
help things, does it? I don't really know how it's going to work with the away fans being over there or whatever.
Yeah.
It's obviously a shame for the people that have sat in those seats for God knows how long. And I mean, it doesn't affect us, but we can certainly see why fans would be annoyed.
Yeah, I can as well. Timing wasn't great.
No,
it
weren't.
Yeah, it feels really like they need to get a first. I mean, at least a point on the board, but probably a first home win of the season here.
Got to win.
I think you're looking at the performance, but we have to win today. I mean, you know, I generally did think after the Ipswich game that he might have been sacked then, but obviously.
Do you think he might if they don't get a result today?
I don't know.
No, I don't. I don't know. I thought after the Ipswich game that's when it would be with the international break, but I think they're in it for it seems to be they're in it for the long haul, which. You know, if it works out, great, but it does worry me. I mean, I don't think I've seen it as bad as this since we were under Glen Road. I mean, I've been going a long while, and you can tell the toxicity in the stadium, and that just reminds me of Glen Road at the time, and that was just awful. Yeah. So, but like Will says, I want it to work.
Yeah.
I just don't believe it will.
Yeah. Can I have
Sorry. I just don't think it will.
Yeah, no, it's nice honesty. Can I have a couple of score predictions for today then?
I'm going to go with my heart and say 2-1 Norwich.
Okay.
I'll go heart and go 1-0 Norwich.
I think they will win.
Yeah.
Because Bristol are they're doing decent this season, but I think we're doing better this season.
Yeah. Does it feel really important, especially to get a win at home for the first time this season?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
We haven't won at home all year, have they? So
Yeah.
I reckon today's a big game.
Yeah.
Probably need the win, especially after the last result.
Yeah.
But they showed signs of playing well.
Yeah.
Then just went a bit flat. So
yeah.
And then you'd think for Liam Manning he probably needs to win today.
Yeah.
His job otherwise.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. Do you think if they lose that he might go? Or might get sacked, you know?
Yeah, look, I reckon it's a high possibility.
Yeah.
Because if they don't get the win today, it's looking a little bit worrying.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose the fact he's against the team he left for Norwich adds a little bit of pressure as well, doesn't it?
A little bit more pressure, and they're both fairly close in the table, so it's a real big 6-pointer game today, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I think need to win it.
Can I have a couple of score predictions?
2-1 Norwich.
I'd say 1-0 or 2-0.
That's fine. Let's hope you're right.
It's like a win, basically.
Yeah. Are you not worried by sort of the start to the season, particularly at home?
A bit, not too bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to keep hoping for a win, I guess.
Do you have faith that they can turn it around? That Liam Manning is the man to do that as well?
I think they will turn it around. Yeah.
And what do you think you need to see that's kind of different from what's happened so far this season?
I don't know really. Just need to be. They've been a bit sloppy.
Yeah.
Defense. I think they just need to tighten up a bit.
Yeah. Can I have a score prediction?
3-2 Norwich.
I think it's time for change. I think that we performed okay again, but we still managed to lose. And frankly, I'm quite sick of losing at home, especially. It's time for change. It's as simple as that.
What sort of change?
Well, managerial change in the first instance. It was very, very toxic where I was stood. Yeah. Fans getting at each other, which is not something I've really experienced before, especially at home.
Yeah.
You can clearly feel that the fan base is run out of patience.
Yeah.
And Manning for me has to go.
Yeah.
Beyond that, maybe this time for bigger change in terms of the board, managing director, etc. But for right now, we have to do something to turn around the performances because they're just not good enough, and I'm sick of it.
I think people were talking about sort of Ben Napper as well. I heard
a lot of people chanting for him to go. Now, obviously, that's a longer term thing, but I can see where they're coming from.
Yeah,
definitely.
What do you think's going wrong with the performances? I mean, it's probably hard to highlight many things that are going right, but what stands out to you as the worst bits?
We can't score. We can't score a goal. We maybe generated 2 clear looks at goal in the whole 90 minutes today, which is just not good enough. We're a club that historically scores goals, plays good football. That's our bread and butter, and to not be able to score a goal at home is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. We've got the best striker in the league and we can't get him a shot.
Yeah. Do you see enough quality in the playing group to turn things around, or is
100%.
there blame there as well?
I think there is. There's flashes of genius from a lot of the players. I was really impressed with Maatsen today. I thought he was really solid.
Yeah.
McLean is always class.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, to still be unable to generate decent chances, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Just finally then, you said you want Manning to be sacked. Do you think he will be?
I think he will.
Yeah.
I think he will. Reading the room in there today, you'd be a madman to not do it. The second we conceded that goal, everything changed.
Yeah.
And I think that says a lot. There was no willingness to dig in and get behind the boys to come back in the game. It was immediately, everyone was chanting for everyone to go.
Yeah.
And I think that says a lot.
Wow, put on the spot. So it's probably the beginning of the end, isn't it? Or if it's the end of the end. I don't really believe in sacking managers. I don't think it helps, but I think we've probably got to the point where it's over now, which is a shame. Like, I really wanted it to work, but it hasn't. So I was just saying to you a minute ago, it's probably got to be season starts now, really, and just forget about it up to this point. But yeah, pretty disappointing, pretty dire. I mean, Bristol City fans, we were sat right next to them. They were brilliant all game, really noisy. They've always had a wonderful day out, and I think we seem to be doing that to a lot of clubs at the moment, giving them a wonderful day out, and it feels pretty bleak. I mean, it is. I'd say there are some signs of improvement, but you can't. I think it's 6 on a bounce we've lost now, isn't it, at home? So it's a banging trouble as it is, and I think Liam's probably done. I think he looked like he knew he was done when he walked off at the end as well. But
do
we'll see.
Do you blame him for the problems, or are there bigger ones?
It's not exclusive. No, Napper's definitely to blame as well. I think they've signed a lot of players that came with a really good reputation. I mean, Jurasek is a great example. I think everybody wants him to do well, but he was well off it today. And he was hooked at 60 minutes when and I think that was probably the right decision. But then people like Cernats, who was doing fairly well back end of last season, he's fallen off this year, I think. I mean, Sarge, no one's passing the ball to Sarge, so the poor fellow doesn't stand a chance. I thought Shartow is improving.
Yeah.
Makama clearly looks decent. And Darlin looks like signing of the season. But yeah, it's not exclusively Manning's fault, but it's problematic, to say the least.
Can you remember a time when it was kind of this bad?
Yeah, I can, and we ended up getting relegated to League One.
Does it feel almost as bad as that?
I think we've got much better players in the team than we had back then, which makes me feel like there's enough there to turn it around. Yeah. But I mean, the players, the full time then, they were all sat on the pitch, lied down like they've just been relegated. The players look devastated.
Yeah.
So
Did you get the sense they were fighting for Manning on the pitch?
Not particularly, honestly. No, honestly, not particularly, which is a shame. I like him. We've had managers in the past where I've grown to actively dislike, and I don't feel that way about Liam Manning. I feel a little bit sorry for him.
Yeah.
I don't think sacking managers in what month is it? October is a good way for anyone to work. But I can't see how he stays there. Unfortunately, it's a shame, but yeah, that's how I feel.
I just think it's void of anything. There was just nothing. I think if I was Josh Sargent, I'd be thinking, why the heck didn't I move in the summer?
Yeah.
There's no creativity in that team. I think probably the kit man's got the easiest job tonight. I don't think any of them players, their shirts or their shorts or their socks will need cleaning. I just didn't see any effort, any response from that derby. I think there's just a lot of upset people at the moment. I think you can tell that at the whistle. It's just frustration because we was promised this football that was going to be unique, special. Napper was going to bring this style of football with this identity that you could tell was a Norwich way of playing, but we've not seen any of that. We've just seen the same sort of attempt at nothing really. It's just not been it's not been pleasant watching. So it's frustrating.
Who do you blame for it then? Is it Ben Napper? Is it Liam Manning? Is it the players? All of them?
I think everyone's got to take a bit of ownership in it. I think the players. I don't think we've got enough quality in the team. We've definitely not got enough creativity. And I think you can blame a host of people for that, can't you? From recruitment, everything really. And it's a lot of things really, I suppose. Just lack of the right sort of bringing the right sort of players to play football that we've got used to over the years here.
Do you want to see anyone sacked after that?
I think, we're just going through this, aren't we? This cycle of of sacking a manager and bringing someone else in. I think it's deeper rooted than that. I think we can sack someone and we can say, well, we'll have another year of transition, another year of change. But I don't know what the answers are. And I think there's a lot of Norwich fans who just don't know what the answers are right now.